This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Houston Cougars against the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
New Orleans always knows how to do it right here in the college football playoff. The Sugar Bowl with such proud history. They are one of the best hosts we've seen, and these fans have not disappointed. They arrived early. They've been loud, and we are ready to kick things off here for this playoff game, guys. It is loud, crazy, and exciting down on the field. The teams are going to have to be locked in and focused. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The shotgun running play call. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game.
Looking deep down the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. So early in this must-win game, they feed the speedy freshman. Will be the last touch we see from him today, Joel.
And, Chris, that's exactly what they hoped for when they recruited this kid, is the speed to take the top off the defense. And that does so much.
Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. Looking deep in the very first play. And it's incomplete, aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but doesn't work.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. And the Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, Timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
The back's got to run the pitch. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Third down coming up after that running play. Grab behind the line. It's Sims. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
They'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
And the back now goes in motion. He keeps it on the design run. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. First down here for this offense.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
Another keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Houston has moved into the red zone. Send the back in motion. Quick throw, the catch is made. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Grab behind the line. It's Sanford. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Houston, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Henderson. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Finds brings a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. It's Georgia on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henry. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. The Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job. Well, there's an adjustment on this series. This quarterback has been effective so far on this series, and now the defense is finally able to key on him and get him down behind the line of scrimmage. This is one of those things that the defense has...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Still no answer for this offense. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
That's reeled in. It's Phillips. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Dogs. There was no catching him that time. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Dropping back, it's Carney. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He's got some space. Look out. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
I know his teammates are going to love this. They love the physical run and finish by this quarterback, but I got to tell you what, as a coach, you would love to see him get this 1st down and the
deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Houston. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a 1st down.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Finally throws it deep to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Georgia. Powers into the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's Carney. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. And looking to throw now on first down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. It's another deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2. Try to pound that rock.
Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield. It's Carney. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Sims. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the pressure's on. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away. One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Inside the 45. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. Looking to pass. It's Carney. He escapes the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He was out of bounds right at the 35. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him not trying to force that pitch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Cougars come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, we're going to throw the ball. On the move now. Has it back to the end zone. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. The Cougars line it up with 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Touchdown, Houston, who barrels into the end zone. Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaks into the clear. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for some space. It's Phillips. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
It's a nice gain, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He's got a crease. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They battled back to take the lead. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. To the air. It's Carney. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit. Houston now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. That's a big hit at the end, but They earn a fresh set of downs. Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Carney. It's the running back in the flat. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. It's Georgia on top right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sims. And he didn't make it. The defense rises up, so it's still a 1-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Design quarterback run. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a 1st down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's looking deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Henry. And he steps out at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Henderson. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He's going to take off here. Inside the 35. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
This guy has played so well today, Chris. I love his decision-making. Here, he sees the line to gain. He's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's one nitpick, though. I'd love to see him slide inbounds, keep this clock moving with the lead.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Off target and incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and... Oh, the pass rush gets home! And the Cougars will call their 1st timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down. Well, this is the risk you run when you try these long field goals. The trajectory is always going to be a little bit lower, and you run the risk of a block. This is a great job, good push in the middle, beautiful job rushing off the edge. This group got after it, and they blocked the field goal.
He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. It's Carney. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Houston. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the 2nd half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic. It's always a bit deflating for an offense. You go down and get a score, but then you fail on the 2-point play trying to tie the game up. It's the right call by this head coach. Just poor execution by this offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle, but 1st down. And every 1st down gets them closer to closing out this big playoff victory.
Well, it's all about those big guys up front right now and the running back holding on to the football because they're going to continue to run this clock out. And I tell you, this is just a monumental moment for this program. One more 1st down, and you likely close this out and move forward.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a 1st down, and now one more 1st down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Direct snap. Wildcat doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Timeout Houston. It's their 2nd. They've still got one more left to work with. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the pressure. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the Cougars will use their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs use their 1st timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Goes out of bounds, but they're now across the 25. The Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to throw. It's Carney. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, and manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Clatton and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.